with me.
Get on those gun turrets.
Bring her to me.
All Republic forces, pull back!
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. There is no escape for us.
You are strong, child, but I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
What? How can you possibly be Raven? The one, the Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The woman who saved me, who I have come to care for, could never go completely to the dark side. It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail. Yes, that is true. I suppose you would know better than I. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
I'm here if you want something done right.
I'm here.
Hey there, what can I do for you? It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right? I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, destroy Terrace. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned. Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination. Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew. Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets. Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then. As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Got something on your mind, dude? Got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgot what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Oh, frightful. Or to be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing? I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny. All of that. Breath like a bantha. So I am. Tell you what, when you get to be my age, you can go ahead and answer any question you like to. You have my permission. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was. No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall. I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring. Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time, they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled up to the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around and screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you? Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the Galactic Senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The Senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe KOTOR export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. Well, for the KOTOR, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place, to export KOTOR. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling KOTOR to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of KOTOR on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Ikukuno no ba mulira tikun. Ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru. Ke puna. Bunanai tatu sinba mulerato. Chi gratu loda pograshi oniu komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patis ronda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez chi. Tag biz ju bonko koki bakbanka. Ching para chiska mule tunarana. Kuyami jus chikata na patoga ya fulki kokora chichi. Manaman atota. Hakki ju krata bola shui chongatong. Jong no bunka mule tong haitwam chichi jom lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podon. Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kun bist keng balemu. Kava dumpa ku palia mukapata. Bunana chaku. Ikun kono pule marat. Dolpa da bonkwale gandona ku chuchut. Kava dum ku pelio boten. Witam boragatong. Mulira ashang tong abog sha umninang.
Blindes
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it. Paco Chichopa. Kuyami Juski Chik Paco Chichopa. Oscar Chiska.
Con Luis Nimo Poiwanga con Luis. Hava! Ubaba!
The Jedi Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our nose will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Uchua penki. Tong itwama ji human ak inkatune. Chi itong hitwama ak inkotune. Otong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Tong hitwama ak inkotune. Otong. kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun non. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami. Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun ku. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Chiwi aita ka chong. Chua pengti, yun patis. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun mulira chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun mulira Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Hui. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun. Non jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitana. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuya. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panok. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panok jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Tong hidwama aki inko tune. Potong hidwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun nonek. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami kakincha nawabakaon. Kon mulis limo po iwanga. Laboda na winki smak yatuka ulo. Laboda na winki smak ton. Ubabatuk.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Takum justak miki grabel mo. Kachi chu ay thao dunga. Inkin kuno ba. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thao. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tol. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang kabatumpa kunpa yiyamo kapata. Punanay. Takum justak miki grabel mogo.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya mokarpat.
Dufedan gelfa. Hoi der Hundas. Fabuelta. Dura. Hundas da schielfa. Benaufa. Dufedan gelfa. Kolo dus divan. Hundas da schielfa. Dufedan gelfa. Lindan. Stila castis tonos des. Diatrato. Silk. Diatrato. To forgive us. Stunten. Safiros. Blinde Fortbildungsschule, Blindstila Castis Tonos des, Nobelge, Stabilismus, Ungrundus, Diatrato, Forgives, Diatrato, Großkampf, Forgives, Blindstila Castis Tonos, Safiros, blinde forgives Stundenschule, Kandidaten, Diablos, Safirbande.
Yes. Yes. You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back off. Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside. Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. Go.
On it. Damn!
So, Jolie, you decided to leave your little hermitage in the forest and come help us stop the Sith. I guess you realized this was worth coming out of retirement for, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. The Sith are the greatest evil to hit the galaxy since, well, the Mandalorians. And they're the worst thing since Exar Kun, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Okay, old man, you lost me there. You trying to make a point?
Look, everybody always figures the time they live in is the most epic. Most important age to end all ages. But tyrants and heroes rise and fall, and historians sort out the pieces. Malak is a tyrant who should be stopped. If he conquers the galaxy, we're in for a couple of rough centuries. Eventually, it'll come around again. But I'd rather not wait that long. So we do what we have to do, and we try to stop the Sith. But don't start thinking this war, your war, is more important than any other war just because you're in it.
That's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it. The Republic stands for something. It stood for something for 15,000 years, and if it falls, everything will change forever.
You believe whatever you need to get through this, Sonny. The bottom line is we both want to stop Malak. So let's not get hung up on the details. Let's just get back to stopping him.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith. In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
I'm uncomfortable with spying on the Republic, but if we could assure the Selkath that they mean no harm, then perhaps it might be worth it.
Hey, you hear the news? Seems the Sith bombed some Jedi base on Dantooine into asteroid dust. Ain't that a riot? The Jedi's supposed to protect the galaxy. They can't even save their own sorry selves. Oh, really? Well, then, Jedi, you must know about the Manan laws about keeping the peace, so you just keep that lightsaber where it is. But there ain't no laws against gambling, and since you're a Jedi, I don't have to worry about you cheating. So, you want to play some Pazak or what? So clear out already.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Echani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs. They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Echani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue. Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful. Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask? Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
Now, I'm as cold-blooded as the next guy, but I'm starting to wonder if working for the Sith is a good idea. Bad enough they wiped out Terrace. Now I hear they did the same to Dantooine. Seems like they don't care who they kill, and they don't even need a reason. I need work, but if I have any choice, I'll sign on with the Republic.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Echani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available. Well, nothing. Except that the Echani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing into battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Echani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death. mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way, not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ichani, or anything else you want. So why are you telling me? If you're going, go. I don't need a status report.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Are you hiring for the Republic or the Sith? Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Look, lady, we Sith aren't here to make friends, so let me enjoy my drink in peace.
If you're here to offer me a job, maybe that Iridor... Now, normally I'd charge you for information, but times are good right now and I'm feeling generous. So ask your questions, free of charge. Not really. I've got no interest in the Selkath, other than the fact that they're charging me an exorbitant amount to stay in this world. The Iridorian over there, however, he, I believe, may know more. He's been seen with several of them before. So why are you telling me?
I am not for hire. Why do you care? There are other mercenaries you can hire, though I suggest you act quickly. The Republic seems to be in desperate need of mercenaries right now. Though not so desperate they have asked for my help as of yet. They prefer the simpering, submissive type, like the Mandalorian or the Ichani. Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful. Perhaps, but my business with the Selkath is my own. An Iridorian has no friends, though I feel a strange kinship with you. You do not seem like the others of this world. Even the Sith here do not understand our kind. The Sith sought to buy my loyalty with credits, as if wealth could somehow quench my burning bloodlust. They would have been better off hiring an Echani for the errands they had me running. The task paid well, but was boring and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more. I lied, I threatened, I promised, and I brought the most promising youth of the fish people to the Sith.
What then? What happened to the youths?
And there I left them. To what purpose I neither know nor care. Perhaps when the Sith learn I have betrayed their secret, they will try to kill me. I would welcome the excitement.
Sounds like the Sith are trying to win this planet by corrupting the Selkath youth. Much more subtle than their usual methods.
Is there more you would ask of me, human? Yes, I'm not surprised.
Say, you must be new around here. My name is Viglo. You don't look like those Republic scum, and you aren't one of us Sith. So what brings you to Manon?
We Sith are interested in lots of stuff. You'd be smart to keep your nose out of Sith business.
But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
We Sith are in...
But I don't really want to talk about it. You're some kind of historian? You should look to the future, not the past. That's why I joined the Sith. And then I get stuck on Manon. Worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer the whole sector, KOTOR or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
Oh, I get it. I get a little too forward and you want to hold it against me. Hey, I just thought of something. If I said you had a great body, would you hold it against me? Barkeep, I sense I've offended my lady friend. Bring me another round so I can drown my sorrows in the sweet nectar of the Selkath people.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Why can't the Selkath see what the Sith are really like? They should ban them all from this planet.
They say everyone on Manon is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh!
The Republic believes in justice, as do you. We just want Sunry to be fairly treated, that's all.
Forgive us, King. Your
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change. You said it, not I.
Kia